Introducing first, in his last ever appearance, the Dark Jester, Jynx.
Okay, well, I just need to point this out very, very quickly. This has been on my mind for a very, very long time right now. If Jynx wins, he leaves EWW, retires from EWW with the best prize in the business, the EWW Championship.
Oh, you can feel the goosebumps building here in the EWW house. The Dark Jester, since his debut all those years ago, oh man, he's been sending chills to everybody. And the farewell to the Dark Jester begins. But as you quite rightly said, and we said at the very beginning of this broadcast, what will happen if there is no champion, there is no belt? If Jynx wins this, Jack, we will be in that position.
What do we do? Do we create a new belt? Do we never have a world champion again? That will be determined, but honestly, Jynx has probably one of the best female athletes in the world today in Skarlett the Bombshell from Hell.
And his opponent, the current reigning EWW World Champion from historical battle, the God Killer, the Bombshell from Hell. Here is Skarlett.
Absolutely, this is of historic importance. A few mind games there being played by Skarlett, maybe trying to get in the head of Jynx. Remember, it might be Jynx's last match, but this is a world title defense for Skarlett. I'm sure she will not be bowled over by the sentiment of the occasion.
Skarlett has previously beaten Jynx one-on-one. We have to point that out. We have to point it out. Back at EWW's Eden Rising 2015 pay-per-view, but this is a completely different circumstance. Jynx's career was not on the line. It now is. It's not really on the line. It's a retirement match. But Jynx never had that incent mindset to retire. Now that's on his mindset.
I mean, yes, in that sense, of course. I mean, it's a retirement match in the sense that it's going to be Jynx's last match, whatever happens. Because, but yes, he's retiring after this match, whether he wins or loses, and that's, I think, even worse. Because if it was a retirement match in the sense that if he lost, his career would be over as a stipulation, that's bad. Jynx knows this is going to be his last match. He will never ever get a chance to hold the gold again. It's his only chance, and Jynx has never held the world title before.
He's never held it before. Skarlett. This is, honestly, she's only defended the belt 2 times since being champion. Sigh of words right now here.
Here we go, yeah.
This is how silent the crowd are into this match. They want to see this match. The crowd are into this. This is a main event feel right now. Everyone in this arena, everyone in this building this evening has come to see this match. As I was saying, this is Skarlett's second. Well, she's only defended the belts 2 times in her entire career as EWW World Heavyweight Champion. At Brave New World, she defeated Doug Williams, a huge, huge star. But this is a completely new star. This is a completely different star, a completely different opponent to Doug Williams.
And this is a different situation. Now, as we've said, Skarlett has faced Jynx one-on-one on 2 occasions, and both those occasions, she won the contests. But this is a different thing, because this is Jynx's last match. He's got absolutely no fear about the situation whatsoever. Skarlett has always had a little bit of a fear for the Dark Jester.
Well, who wouldn't? Every single time you get in that ring, ever since you get into that squared circle, you're not dealing with a man. You're dealing with something, some kind of being on this earth. The class clown, the clown.
Jynx has just seen it. Jynx has just seen a vision of himself outside the ring. Someone is in full Jynx, in full Jynx attire, and that is quite amazing. That's dedication. That's the sort of dedication from fans that, you know, I can't hold a candle to myself.
Honestly, I think Skarlett is actually toying with Jynx. That's 2 slaps that she has delivered to Jynx.
Yeah,
now, is that a way to say I'm not afraid of you, or is that a way to pretty much solidify the fact that she is not afraid?
Well, you say that, but she admitted earlier on herself that she was going to be afraid. She said she wasn't afraid to admit that, and some of the times, if you looked at her face when she was at the ropes, she had a little bit of fear on her eyes, I tell you.
So maybe the slaps are her battling her fears.
Absolutely, and this is a conversation that me and Jake have had several times before when these two have been in the ring, that it is a case of overcoming her fear of the clown. But the title's on the line this time. The stakes have never been anywhere near this high for the company and for Skarlett.
Well, Jynx, obviously, you all remember the amazing appearance, the first time we ever saw Jynx all those years ago when he came out of the Sinister box. Honestly, absolutely insane. And it honestly sticked, and it stayed in Skarlett's nightmares. She has always had nightmares about Jynx. And they will never fade.
Stayed in my nightmares too. I remember they wheeled out that box all those years ago when he popped out. Oh, me and Jake had nightmares for weeks.
I jumped out the seat. I was like, right, okay, I need popcorn. That was it for me.
You needed popcorn, I needed my mummy. That's what I needed. Skarlett, they're trying to get ahead in the game. She's not just putting over her fear here. The title's on the line, not just for Skarlett, but for the company. We lose the belt, presumably, if Jynx wins.
A lot is on the line this evening. Skarlett with incredible determination. You felt the impact of that jumping clothesline.
Goes for the axe kick, and Jynx wisely gets out of the way. He's seen that before, he's felt it before. He doesn't want to taste it again. Like you said, I wondered if it was Skarlett trying to fire herself up. That's what you said. Is Skarlett firing herself up? I think the answer is yes. Those kicks look like they were from a fired-up champion here in Hastings.
They're lethal. They can put you out just like that. That's what makes them lethal. You get hit by it, you ain't getting up.
And that's why Jynx is on the outside of the ring, because he was wise to that. He could see Skarlett was building that momentum. He thought, I've got to get out of here. Wisely done so. Veteran instinct.
Maybe Jynx is kind of feeding out the crowd. Maybe he's embracing the fact that this is his last time in a wrestling ring, ever.
Oh, you say that, but there's actually nothing about Jynx that suggests that he cares about these people. Jynx is in it for himself. He wants to leave as champion.
That's fantastic strategy. That's mind games. He pretty much was like, right, you know, I'm gonna sneak my way around this. Well, I'm gonna catch her off guard, and that's exactly what he did. Brilliant mind games from the clown.
If there's anything to do with the crowd, I would suggest that it's actually Jynx realising that Skarlett feeds off the energy of the crowd. That's why he's getting out there as well.
Beautiful sidewalk slam. He absolutely planted the world champion.
We know, out of everybody that's ever been in EWW, that Skarlett is the person you want to have your back in a fight. She is the person who won't say die. She won't quit. She doesn't know the words give up. And that is exactly the person that Jynx is fighting right now. And does he have enough weapons in the arsenal? Does he have enough tricks left in his box to put away the world champion?
Well, we can't forget at EWW Brave New World that last summer, we literally saw Jynx defeat Jody Fleisch with a vicious leg drop from the top rope. Now, if he hits that this evening, I'm sure and I'm positive there's no way that Skarlett is kicking out of that, and he is going to be leaving and retiring with the belt.
But right now, Jynx looks like he's quite confident he's going to retire with that belt. He's in the crowd right now. He doesn't mind scaring those children. He's not here to make friends. He's never been here to make friends. He wants to bring nightmares to EWW like he always has.
This is the thing. Jynx has made a lot of enemies, but he's backed it up every single time.
It's a point that we've made before in broadcast, that Jynx also has one of the best win-loss records of anyone in EWW history. He was undefeated for a very, very long time. In fact, I believe that Skarlett is the only person to actually beat Jynx one-on-one. So this really has been building to this point. You know, this is redemption for Jynx if he can put away Skarlett, and glory for the title.
There's no one really, oh my God, vicious from Jynx. There's no one really, there's no one like anyone can really say about Jynx. This is a perfect opponent for Jynx's last match.
Absolutely.
Skarlett, over the years, has always got the best of Jynx. Jynx, tonight, before he retires, this is literally the last pretty much obstacle he has to get through.
Absolutely, if he gets through that obstacle, like you said, he retires with the belt. That's the thing. Oh, took too long.
Right into the private section. Oh, my God. Skarlett trying to build momentum right now into the ropes. Reversed by Jynx. Ducks the clothesline.
Flying head scissors. Beautiful.
Beautiful from Skarlett.
Hastings erupts for their champion here. And the Dark Jester is on the back foot for pretty much the first time in this contest. DDT! Learn that from her husband, the Dominator. That's surely going to be all. No!
You gotta be kidding me.
Jynx's career survives for a few heartbeats more. Here in the Sussex Coast College, this is Invasion of the Bodyslammers 7. This is your main event, and that is your world champion screaming in the ring.
Absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere here this evening has been insane, as it always is for an EWW show.
What is going through the mind of Jynx right there?
Jynx.
Is he thinking of going through the curtain? He's going to just walk away. It's a world title match. You're never going to get another opportunity. He was thinking about taking a count out, and I think he realised this is his last dance.
Referee saying you got to let Jynx back in the ring. And Jynx ducks it there. Huge kick to the rib section of Skarlett.
Says the champion off the ropes. It's caught by Jynx!
Oh, beautiful face plants.
Oh, the champion's in real trouble now in the middle of the ring.
Jynx has got to keep this momentum up.
Uh-oh.
Again, more teasing. Maybe he was teasing.
Oh, he's calling for it.
This is what I said. If he hits this, it's all over. If he hits this, it's all over. We are never going to see a world champion in EWW again.
Oh, this is something.
Get your cameras out!
He got it! It's over, Jack! He got every single bit of that. He has put everybody away who has fought face that leg drop.
You gotta be kidding me!
The Dark Jester is about to walk out with the world title.
Why is he not covering him? Why is he not covering her?
He's got time. He's just completely destroyed her. The title's on the line. Skarlett, real danger.
Gotta be kidding
No! Skarlett with the foot on the rope. A veteran maneuver that she would have picked up after all those years of training and all those years of fighting every single person in her way. And Jynx cannot believe it.
Jynx had it. Jynx had it right now, but the experience of the EWW World Champion is what got her through right there. A last-ditched effort right there.
Look at Jynx. Look at...
are electric. I'm electric. This is insane.
This whole place is full of energy, isn't it? You can just feel it bristling. Well, Jynx is going to be wondering what to do now. He's hit Skarlett with his big to the gras. He's hit with the big finish.
Face first goes Skarlett. Those turnbuckles, that's not a lovely chicken sandwich.
Wait a minute, go for it. Skarlett screams when you're right. It's no picnic in there, I can tell you. Everything in that ring hurts.
You get slammed into the turnbuckle, you're losing some teeth.
Absolutely. This is not a mugs game. This is vicious. And the world champion is in there with a Dark Jester who knows his way around a no DQ match as well, let me tell you.
I do have to point out as well, Jynx was in death row the entire time Skarlett was leading Team Extreme. So these guys have always been on opposite paths.
Wait a minute.
Finally,
oh, the flying head scissors!
Oh.
Dropping the champion! Think she might have caught her head on the way down as well.
What the
champion
hell?
in a bad way.
Oh my God.
Well, we've seen Death Row, we've heard of Death Row, we've heard of Team Extreme, but who are these new players in town? I once again see Cyrus Shade and B-Ray and whoever that mysterious individual is in the back. Oh, look at this, Jynx got the cane out of nowhere. That's classic Jynx.
Vintage Jynx.
He's saying, come on then.
The weapon that has made him. Honestly, absolutely insane. You see that weapon, you see Jynx.
This group have run roughshod over the entire evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fourth time we've seen them.
Like I said, they want to be the news. They want to be on the news and tidbits for tomorrow, because tomorrow everyone's going to be talking about the show. They're going to be tweeting about it, they're going to be Instagramming about it, they're going to be posting about it on Facebook. This is what they're going to be posting about. this brand new team.
And I'll tell you what, the unfortunate is they're hijacking a quality main event here. That's what they're doing. Jynx staring them off. Looks like they might finally be going. B-Ray clearly the leader of that outfit.
Promise, Jynx has got his back turned to one of the most dangerous, fearsomest characters in this in wrestling. Skarlett is a pioneer. Okay, honestly, you look at her, women look up to her.
Look at this, the fans applauding. The fans are applauding Jynx.
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant strategy, but underhanded. This is a title match, man. Come on. No trickery here. Let's see who the better person is.
Jynx with vicious right hands there.
Jynx is taking everybody here in Hastings on the right roller coaster in this main event, including the world champion, who is now being precariously placed atop of the turnbuckle.
Skarlett is teetering on that turnbuckle right now. She's obviously dazed. There's a big kick to the rib section there. Skarlett trying to fight back with the energy she's got right now. There's another kick to Jynx. Jynx is getting a little bit frustrated, as you can see by his face.
Oh, I think Skarlett might be... She's got their fingers locked. She's going to go try walking. Look at the athleticism here, Jack. This is incredible.
I think there's only one way, and that's down. Vintage Skarlett.
Hurricanrana off the rope. That is personification of athleticism.
Jynx hits hard.
She's going to try and finish off Jynx here. She got all of the powerbomb. Hook of the legs. It's over. She's retained.
Out of nowhere. I cannot believe it.
And that is how it happens sometimes, just like that.
The world title is staying put in EWW.
Absolutely incredible scenes here in Invasion of the Bodyslammers 7. Skarlett out of nowhere. Caught the bomb on Jynx.
Oh my God.
Oh, would you look? Well, this is Jynx's last match. And there is an amazing show of respect coming through the curtain. Every single wrestler I can see, Jack, is dressed with the mask paint of Jynx. And this is quite something to behold. We've already said goodbye to legends before an Invasion of the Bodyslammers. We said goodbye to the Rage, Charlie Rage. Last year we said goodbye to the Prophet Philip Bateman. And now the Dark Jester is to take one final bow here.
Jynx is a pioneer. There'll never be anyone else like Jynx.
Fought so valiantly there, Jack. And they bow one more time. They all bow for the Jester, the true Dark Prince of EWW. Incredible scenes. Jynx fought so hard. So, as I said, so valiantly to become world champion. It was not to be. But what a show of respect from the whole of the EWW family, from you, the fans, from the wrestlers, from everybody at NEWW. And now we're left with the two in the ring, the champion and the would-be champion.
Jynx has the respect of every fan of EWW. As honestly, pioneer. There'll never be anyone else like him.
And Skarlett just dropping the belt at the feet of Jynx. And saying, here, take this. Oh, Jynx. Jynx defiant to the last. Driving Skarlett out. And he looks down at the belt that he would have so proudly worn here in EWW. One final bow from the champion. And one final ovation for the Dark Prince of EWW. A bittersweet moment for Jynx in his farewell performance here, live on the stage of EWW Invasion of the Body Slammer 7.
All we can say, hashtag thank you, Jynx.